I think the boss is going to put me into the lava pool soon. I started to ban the Kingdoms at War players today and they all had baby cows on the forum.
That's your fault. Guess what? I'm the guy who has to deal with your mess with all the feedback and support complaints.
Cheaters think they can get away with everything. So what are you doing with all the complaint emails and feedbacks?
Why do you think the lava looks so hot? I read them, reply, and then I burn them down below. This geothermal heat is what powers our servers. So why do players cheat?
Players cheat to make easy what is hard. Some players really only cheat to acquire resources more easily than by playing fairly. These are classic farmers, gathering money and items through cheating which they intend to use for their actual game. The motivation here ranges from purely economic reasons to boredom when hunting to gather those resources. The cheaters do not care much about the fact that this also has a negative economic side effect on others.
There are those who just want to play without money problems with their main character. They will usually have a few money maker bots to supply their main character. Some of these players may be very fair when they actually play to enjoy the game, but nevertheless, they do cheat to achieve their goal more easily than truly fair players.
There are those who simply want to be best in something. They want to occupy high scores and be able to show to others how good they are. They do not mind that their achievements are not actually theirs. All they want is to claim the fame, and they will go to any length to achieve that.
Then there are those who want to engage in direct competition. Some of these players are simply too lazy to level up a character in order to be able to engage in fights, so they cheat their characters up until they are strong enough. These players, however, often enjoy the fight itself. They still like to really fight manually and therefore do not cheat during an actual war.
So what do developers do?
To defeat the enemy, you have to know the enemy. We have already analyzed why people cheat and taken samples of tools. However, what we need to do is to find a way to be sure of who actually does it. We understand our enemies better. Now all we need is to know exactly who they are. Once we have the means to identify the cheaters with sufficient certainty, we will ban them.
Also, we are relying on input and information from the player community. Very smart.